Imaginary is one of those movies that's a poor horror film but an average movie in general, where we follow an artist and author named Jessica who makes books for kids and is trying to connect with the kids as she becomes a stepmother too. Once she moves back into her old house, the youngest stepdaughter starts to have an imaginary friend that may just be more real than he originally seems. This imaginary friend named Chauncey takes the appearance of a bear and spends the film trying to get Alice, the daughter, to do as he says, starting with normal things like hide and seek, then a scavenger hunt around the house until things start to get dangerous. Although mysterious and predictable at times, nothing ever truly feels horrifying. When jump scares try to happen, it's hard to get a reaction out of me when the scare itself is a little stuffed bear that barely animates. Oh no, Fuzzy Wuzzy anything but him. Then the characters aren't great either, like the oldest daughter Taylor, and some random boy that takes up screen time to pop allergy pills like Molly. None of them ever truly develop into likable characters on their own, so when they are in danger, it's hard for me to give a darn diggity one way or the other. Alice's actress, for her age, gets a special shout out for me though. She did a good job playing multiple roles, as she is who voices Chauncey during their conversations, and her expressiveness carried some scenes that wouldn't have survived without her. Tom Payne, the girl's father, is criminally underutilized within the film. He's barely in it, and after his performance on Prodigal Son, he definitely should have had the chance to show off his acting chops here. Too bad he's basically written out of the film as quickly as he becomes a part of it, because they didn't know what to do with him, so they just sent him away. Big missed opportunity. Besides the blatantly obvious and totally ineffective jump scares, the other forms for Chauncey were decent in terms of being in line with the in-movie themes they are referencing, trying to avoid spoilers here, but none of them were scary either. They didn't carry the scare power of something like the Babadook, for example, which just made them another meh thing in a movie filled with them. The movie sucks in terms of consequences continuity-wise as well. Kid with the allergy pills has no larger role than to give us scenes they want to be scary. The alcohol he spills that the characters in scene even say will be noticed when missing never gets brought up. Him peeing on the floor is never mentioned, and this scumbag wiped his willy wet hands on a towel without washing them, which is just gross. Jessica calls Tom Payne for help and he never shows up. A picture with an old woman photobombing gets taken, but then nothing is done with the picture, so they could have just looked out the window to have the same effect. It just all felt like stuff happened to just either push the plot forward or to elicit a response from the audience. Scenes were forced and it made some feel out of place, hurting the pacing in the process. There was probably music in the film, but I'ma be honest, I don't remember any. In fact, I'm forgetting more and more about this movie as I'm sitting here trying to talk about it. It's one of those watch once and probably never again affairs. It's decent for a one-time view, but if there's other stuff to watch, it'd be hard for me to recommend this over anything else. It had good ideas, a final act that could have really been great, but felt hollow by the end. They had the chance to show off the imagination of a child as well as an adult and contrast the two of them together, but they never quite reached the scope of what imagination truly is, which should be your goal in making a movie centered around the imaginary. The best praise I can give the movie is that the concept was good, the twist was actually pretty decent, and that they didn't shove any agenda in there or forcefully pander to any groups in order to check some boxes. The family dynamic, although written poorly, felt real enough to let me escape into the film, and I gotta give them props for that at least. Especially with the garbage I've been seeing while watching 13 Reasons Why for the first time, sheesh. I'll end this by saying that if you're busted on watching a horror movie in the theaters, to go watch Immaculate instead. Recommended by Nerdsfeed's very own Firecrotch. My throat is killing me, so I'm gonna stop here, but if you learned anything, subscribe. Dislike if you disliked it, and for more news, reviews, and whatever we choose, stay tuned to Nerdsfeed. Have a great day. Thank you.